to hear first what it is we are always seeing, what is going to happen. Now, with this relationship moving forward, will they get back together? I see that they're going to try one more time. As much as they say they break up, I'm seeing some kind of, they're going to try something behind the scenes quietly to see. And hope that she learn from this mistake whenever you get in a new relationship, especially certain signs, you know what I'm saying? You got to take it easy. When coming to celebrity relationship is very difficult from average regular people. Regular people who's dating and stuff, the relationship will go a little longer. But when coming to celebrities, especially my people of color, especially the women, they do not have the luxury. And especially the older they get, is going to get much more harder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with Cash, I see she's going to be in love again. I see she have to be careful of getting pregnant. I always said that she have to be careful when coming to Za'Darius. You got to make sure, have fun, be careful, and things like that. Because I see the makeup, that is when the baby, she can get knocked up. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I see in spite of the saying the single and this and that and the other, I see that they will try one more time. But again, they're going to try one more time. If it do not work, I see with Cash, she's going to find love again. I see love for her. One thing in Pisces not going to stay long without a man. Pisces and Cancers, I one thing with them, they don't waste time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When coming to Pisces and Cancer, they will get cheated on the most because a lot of times they're going too fast from an emotional side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially Cancers. Cancer women will get cheated number one, followed by Pisces. The water signs just get cheated on faster than anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not so much Scorpios. Scorpios don't trust people so easily. But we want to see happiness for Cash. I see Cash will be traveling. She's going to go on some kind of vacation, go somewhere. She's going to get away somewhere. And I see good things for her. I see that someone in Cash family that she's going to hear about someone in her family, someone close to her is going to pass away. Hi, everyone. Coming to you guys with our next advanced prediction that we had predicted just recently. Even from the first original video, I told you guys when coming to Za'Darius and Kashdoll, they have to be careful when coming to this relationship, because I told you guys that the relationship will be tested, and if they start fighting and going back and forth, that means that the relationship is going to be under witchcraft attack. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because both of them, Za'Darius and Cash, they have some people in the corners, some people that don't want to see them together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely they're one of our favorite couples. We like them. As I always tell you guys straight up, that Za'Darius will always be the weakest link. But we are sending positive energy. We want to see this relationship work. Nothing is guaranteed, but Za'Darius have to move a certain way. Cash have to move a certain way. That's the only way I see the relationship will have some longevity. If she continue doing what she's doing, she will run into tensions and problems again, because I see some of the tensions and things is going to pop up in the relationship again until she learn to move a certain type of way. She have to move different. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because as I told you guys, when coming to March Pisces, they want the whole world to know what's going on in their life compared to like a February Pisces. You look at February Pisces, the more low profile, the more quiet, the more reserved. You look like a Rihanna. You're not going to see Rihanna for Pisces loud out there, looking for attention, all that stuff. Rihanna just pop up, do some stuff and go. It's a big difference. And I'm saying, yeah, compared to like a Tamar, like Kashdoll, the Tamar Braxton, those are March Pisces. And I'm saying, yeah. So when you look at them, they always like attention. They want everybody to know what is going on, things like that. So even if you tell them, the March Pisces, stand down, don't put your business out there too much, you're going to draw too much attention. It can lead to, to problems in a relationship. They're not going to listen. They might do it for a day or two, but they just love the attention when coming to that. And I'm saying, yeah, so I don't see Cash really going to listen. I hope that she see this and she listen, and then we told you guys straight up that they're going to go on a vacation. We told you guys straight up that we see them going on a vacation and they're going to try one more time. And you see exactly what we said happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anybody on the fence having any doubt or anything like that, go to thespiritualfixer.com, because this might be my last year doing celebrity readings and stuff like that. I'm going to go back to doing what it is I'm being called to do. A lot of good things, as I told you guys, a lot of good things always come to an end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's some things, and I'm saying, and unlike some people been doing this stuff for 10, 15 years, doing the same stuff over and over, I can really do that. I always give myself a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and leave on a high note. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's nothing for me to really predict the same thing again, because we're in a different climate. You see what's going on right now in this country. And I told you guys straight up, some of you guys only have 4 months. Some of you guys only have a year. Some of you guys only have 15 months. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So go to the spiritualfixer.com quickly, so we can turn your lives around quickly and get you that blueprint in order for you to survive in the near future. So when coming to this relationship, as we told you guys, you know, because a lot of people was coming in the comments and saying, oh, no, the breakup, they're not coming back, you know, they hate in the news. Listen, we don't go by the news. We tell you guys stuff in advance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we tell you guys stuff in advance, even before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't wait for no TMZ and wait for people and the blogs and blind websites and stuff. No, I drop my stuff and you guys, and right now we are 3-0 this week. I'm not coming back from a little mini vacation, but I'm only going to drop 2. One, I'm going to hold back out of respect for the person, and I'll tell you guys coming on to the end who it is. And I'm saying, yeah, and I have the video clip and everything. I could say I predicted it, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm saying, yeah. So when coming to this relationship here, I see that Darius and Cash will run into some more problems again. They will have some little tensions and things like that, because a lot of people want to see them mash up, you know, on both sides. You know, I mean, Darius have his enemies want to see him mash up, and Cash, and Cash have some people want to see him mash up with Za'Darius. So they have to be careful. So that is what we are seeing here, and I hope that she really, really move a certain way, because I really like them. You know what I'm saying? I always tell you guys that I like all the dolls. I like Cash, and I'm feeling this relationship. I want to see it succeed. I believe it can work. You know, I see that that if she moved the right way, I see that some kind of proposal, he might do some kind of engagement or something. If it go past a year, you know, if the relationship could go past a year, I see some kind of engagement will come, you know. And I told you guys straight up in my last video, I told you guys that the makeup, as them trying to make up now, go on this vacation, and be careful that this is the time she can get knocked up. You know what I'm saying? She have to be careful that if she's sure and she know, because I'm seeing that she can get pregnant. And you know me, guys, I don't miss when coming to a lot of stuff. And I'm saying, you guys see, I predicted with Millie Brown. I told you that I see a baby for her also too, and that was 2 years ago. When coming to the babies, I'm the baby whisperer. I do not miss when coming to that. I do not make up stuff. I do not guess stuff. And as I told you guys, you know, all good things going to come to an end. Same thing with the blog. When coming to the politics, when coming to the current events, done. I don't need to do this stuff anymore. Move on to a different level. You know, you have to move on. As I say, you know, when you're in a certain level, you got to know when it's time to move on to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people say they can see stuff and see stuff. Either it was good to see stuff, they'll be able to see that the crypto was going to drop after it went up to 124K. So you got to be able to take out your profits and just ride the wave. And I'm saying, yeah. So a lot of things, a lot of people say they can see and see, they can't see. They'll be guessing stuff and just throwing out stuff and making stuff up. And I mean, yeah, I know who's really, really real, who's fake, and who been faking the funk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't fake no funk over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this relationship here, if it go past 1 more year, I see some type of engagement, but I see that certain people want to see them break up. And as I say, Cash have to move a certain way. If she learn to move a certain way, like how February Pisces is move, I see this relationship can work good for them. And I always stand by this, and I tell you guys that Za'Darius is going to be the weakest link. They're going to have little tension back and forth again, just like how they fell out before they went on this vacation. I see something like that will happen again, because she needs to protect herself. And I'm saying, yeah, she needs to protect herself. And, you know, both of them need to protect themselves. And I'm saying, yeah, and I'm really feeling the relationship. I like them, you know, I like them together, you know. Yeah, you know, and, you know, they're one of my favorite couples right now, you know. And we're sending positive energy for Cash. We want to see success. We want to see the engagement. She got to be careful and make sure and know for sure if she wants this baby, because that baby is destined to come if the relationship go past a year. And don't be surprised, she could pop up before the year done and say, you know, by December, January, before her birthday, she could say, yo, listen, you know what I'm saying, I'm pregnant. Don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but she have to be sure thing, because as I told you, Za'Darius, if Za'Darius watching this, please do right by Cash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she locked in, she love him, she she happy. I like to see my people happy. I'm loving this relationship. I like Za'Darius, he grown me. And I want to see them work. I want to see the Virgos and Pisces could work. And I'm saying, yeah, he just have to just humble himself. And Cash is a good girl, and she's not perfect. But if they merge together, they can be a powerhouse, and they can have a lot of different types of bigger businesses and things like that, bigger opportunities for them if they move smart and wise and don't let nobody come in between them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't let nobody come, don't let nobody put the 2 cents and stuff. They got to listen to each other, they got to trust each other, and things will work out for them. But if they do not do that, I see that this relationship will fall apart again. And I told you guys that they deserve one more chance. Everything exactly what I tell you guys, I see it happen. I'm happy for them. Blessings. And anybody, any offense, anybody having any doubt. And then again, one last time, as I told you guys before I go, is that you guys remember I had a video. I talk about it. I had a prediction video 5 months ago, and I'm going to say which video it is. And I'm sure you guys know the video, but I'm going to take it off public. And I'm saying, yeah, because in all respect for the person, I told you guys that it's going to have 3 people. A young lady under 35 years is going to get close enough to honor life herself. You know what I'm saying? R&B singer, 30-something years. I told you guys about a young guy, young white dude, is going to be in a similar situation also too. All these things I told you within a year. Then I told you guys that you're going to hear about a 40-something-year-old one, R&B singer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, who's in Atlanta, who's in the LA area, different areas and stuff, that she's going to reach close to Nelly on her life herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you guys is going to hear about it. So, and you see what happened to Tamar. So we are sending prayers and healing energy for Tamar. We wish her all the best. A lot of things we know here and see certain things before it happen, because as I say, I can tell and watch certain people and know what is going to happen in the near future with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we see things way in advance, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, sometime in advance. We come here and we tell you guys, yeah. So more power to healing energy to Tamar Braxton. I hope that she get better soon. She's one of our favorites, but we called it here 5 months ago. We told you guys straight up in that video, and I could cue it up if I wanted to, but I didn't want to come out and say, I predicted it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a sad situation, Yeah, so a lot of people are speculating and things like that. They do not know. They do not have a clue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we see certain things way in advance, and we told you guys what was going to happen. And she self said with her own mouth, she ended up in her own blood, and she felt like she nearly passed away. And exactly what I told you guys 5 months ago was going to happen. All right, and I have the proof, and I have all my receipts. Okay, so no request videos. Let's send positive energy for Cash and Za'Darius. We want to see them win. We want to see the baby. We want to see the engagement. All these things within a year or sooner. Okay, if they do not move the right way, what is I tell you guys that they should do, this relationship will fall apart. But we do not want that. We want to see success. But they have to move different. They cannot move just anyhow and anyhow. Okay? Take care, guys. No request videos. Love you. And as I say, this might be my last year for celebrities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we'll see. All right. Bye.